Hey guys, Michael from Copper vs Glass. Now, there's a lot of launchers available for Android, whether it's Nova Launcher, Action Launcher Pro, or something slightly different like Aviate from Yahoo. Well, today I've managed to get myself some early access to a new launcher called Flow Home. So, let's take a look. So what is Flow Home? Well, the best way that I'm thinking about it is basically like BlinkFeed for the HTC One M8, but it replaces your entire launcher. Now what I mean by that is it's a great place to aggregate all of your social networks, so like Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, etc., to give you this really nice effect here of just going through every news story that you've got available. Whether that's a new tweet that's been tweeted out by someone or a new photo that's available to view on Instagram, everything's right there on your home screen. So how exactly does the launcher work? Well, you're first greeted with this main screen with a profile picture, calendar on the left and weather on the right, and you've also got your main news feeds down the middle here. Now you can swipe in from the right hand side at any time to get into your app tray, and it's a real nice vertical layout of all of the applications that you've got on your device. Now if you've got a lot of applications available, there is also a search function, so if I want to type in YouTube, you can see it just here next to the red X, and you can go into it straight away. So it's a really nice, really clean interface, and it's a great way to get around your phone. Now in the bottom right hand corner you can see that there is a cube in a black circle. When I go into my app drawer there's a really nice transition effect which takes it into the search icon. When you are on your main screen, if you tap on the cube it's going to bring out some of your favourite applications. Now you can add or take away from those very easily. So if I want to add for instance Gmail, all I need to do is tap and hold, click on shortcut and then OK, and then when I go back to my home screen and click on the square again, you can see that Gmail has been placed in there. Now if I wanted to get rid of one of them, so for instance YouTube, I wanted to take that out of my favourites, I just tap and hold again, take it up into the main area, and you can see that it's gone and then back down to 3. Now you can have as many favourites as you like, as long as they kind of fit into this circular layout here. So overall you can have around 15 or so favourites, and that's pretty much the maximum that I would want to have, as I like also going into the app drawer because of the nice transition and also the nice effects. When you're actually on the home screen itself, you've also got some other options. So in terms of the calendar in the top left and the weather in the top right, the first time that you launch the application itself, it's going to ask you to set some default apps. So for me, if I click on the weather on the right hand side, I've set it to default to Yahoo Weather straight away, so that's the application that it's going to go into. On the left hand side, the calendar will go into my standard Google Calendar. Once you click on your profile picture at the top in the middle, you've also got some other options in here. So there are also different themes that you can check out, which we'll just have a look at in a second. You can also use a custom header, so basically the main picture at the top there behind my profile picture. You can change that to something more custom, but I really do like the ones that come stock with the launcher itself. You can also use a custom profile picture. Now this profile picture will come direct from your social networks, so whether that's Facebook or Google+, and you can also choose which one. You can also have transparent system bars. As you can see here in the settings, the nav bar at the top and the bottom are black. When I go into the actual home screen, you can see they've got a real nice translucent effect. It would have been nice to make them completely translucent, but unfortunately that isn't an option just yet. You can also change the units in terms of temperature, have a left-handed layout which moves that square in the black circle that I mentioned earlier over to the left or right hand side depending on your preference. You've also got the option here to manage your services. So if I just click on this, this is basically what you're first going to see when you load up the launcher. So once you go through, all you need to do is log in and out of various social networks and then it will add them easily. You can click on done and then you've got everything straight in front of you. You've also got some other options in here in terms of managing the actual updates themselves, so how often you want your phone to update the frequency of the notifications, or in terms of the actual services themselves. You can also enable or disable types of things that you're actually going to see, so if you get any private messages come through on Facebook for instance, then you can have those so they don't show on your main home screen. If you go into the theme option at the top, you can see that in total there's 6 different themes. So you've got 2-column light, which is what I'm currently using at the moment. Single column dark, which again completely changes the look of the launcher, including the header picture at the very top. One that I really like is the new one, which is the material double, and again you can see if I go back, it's a lot more colourful than the previous themes that we had available, and it kind of reminds me very much like Windows Phone, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. In terms of the actual tiles themselves, all you need to do is just click on one and it will open it in a larger view. Now it gives you an example of who it was that actually sent this. So this is my friend Tom that's posted a photo that he's taken in London from the looks of things, and you can also then open it in Instagram if you wish. Now you can click on the back button or you can click into the actual thing itself to close it, and then you can just go through and look at other ones. This is a great way to look at all of your new information from all of your social networks. Now if you want to refresh it manually, you can do so by pulling down. There's a real nice animation that goes around your profile picture, and also the header image also zooms in the background as well, and then once you let go it will update. So if you've got any new tweets or Instagram photos that have been posted by anyone that you know, then it's going to update that in real time. As you can see there, now got a new story from The Verge. Now it does also update in real time, so for instance if there's a brand new story that hits when you are looking at the home screen, then you will see it pop up straight away. But overall, it is a really nice launcher. I would definitely recommend it. Like I say, it is unfortunately currently in beta. If I head back into the settings, you can see here that there are no invites available. So unfortunately, I can't give any out to you guys. But if any do become available, then I will be sure to let you know on Google+. I'm Michael from Copper vs Glass with a quick look at Flow Home. If you did enjoy the style of this video, be sure to check back on one of my previous videos on how to record your screen with Android Lollipop. Thanks very much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one.